Oh my god. Our neighbor's beautiful little pet, which is not so little and it's not so beautiful either. The dog is barking a little too much today. So you guys will have to excuse this for a moment. He's gonna shut down in a while. I've given him some biscuits with something inside of it. Just kidding. But it'll be fine. Let me just announce to my Instagram people that we have just come live. Wait. Okay, this angle is better. We're talking about relationships today, guys. That's what we're gonna talk about today. Hi, how are you? Parsa, hi. I'm gonna wait just so a few people can join in, okay? My hair, oh my god. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Guys, give this video a thumbs up already, please. We're talking about relationships today. It's been a while. Get in, call all your friends. Hi, Jazz, I'm fine. How are you? Parsa, I'm fine. What's your name, Parsa? How is everyone doing? Okay, I'm gonna just start. Obviously, ignore the dog as I just already discussed. Just, yeah, whatever. You saw me on Facebook, so you joined. Happy to hear that. So, we're talking today about, are you really ready for a relationship? And how would you know if you really are? I'm gonna play with my hair a lot today because for some reason I was having a really nice hair day, but then I went out a little bit in the rain, so I let rain just fall on my hair just a little bit, which was such a mistake. And now they're a little all over the place. Oh my god. Let me get this out of the way because I get this asked 24/7. I use our very own antifrizz hybrid. I used that yesterday. If you're following me on Instagram, you probably saw me using this yesterday at the gym. It was a whole relaxation, spa, steam, sauna, gym, workout, friends, jacuzzi. It was one of those days yesterday. I had so much fun, just so relaxed. I feel fresh. Look at my skin. Look at my skin today. I'm glowing, guys. And whenever I do this kind of spa day, I really use the steam room to my advantage. So what I do, I put the oil, usually this one, or the Glam Growth Hair Oil. I put that on. I just read a comment. Okay. I put that on and then I get into the steam room and then I wash my hair. I do like a face. I do like a hair mask and then get into the steam room again. So that allows my hair to have like this deep conditioning treatment. But look at my hair today. Look at the shine. Even though they're not brushed, I styled them last night and that's how I slept with them. And now this is how they are. And they were really nice in the morning, but now they're a little ruined, as I told you guys, the rain story already. But yes, anyway, you can get these oils from our website anyway. They are a life changer, guys. If you are into like balm hair care and you don't want to use extensions, you want naturally fuller, bigger hair, then I would say just check out our website. You're gonna love all the products. They're 100% organic, natural, no fragrances added, none of that chemicals, paraben, none of that stuff. Not tested on animals either. In fact, tested on myself and my relatives and my families and all my enemies, okay? So that's that. So now that we have that out of the way, let's talk about, are you ready for a relationship? How would you know you're ready for a relationship? Give this video a thumbs up by the way if you're watching this. So, this channel, of course, we talk a lot about leveling up yourself, whether it's mentally or emotionally. And we talk about a lot of styling, grooming, mental health, well-being, all of that stuff. But I also would like to cover the part about relationships, you know? How would you know you're ready for a relationship? Okay, my first point would be when you see other couples, and this is like a very, very big indicator that is going to tell you whether you really are ready for a relationship or not. And that is when you see other couples, whether it's on social media, whether it's just pictures in the magazines or the news, or when you get to know about celebrities getting together, or when you get to know about your own close friends getting in relationships finally and stuff like that, what is your initial feeling that you get? What is that initial kind of trigger that comes out of you initially? What does it feel like? Is it more like, I'll see how long it lasts? Now everybody's together and I'm still the single only one. Probably that's just gonna be a very short-lived relationship. Now she's together with just another random guy who's again gonna leave her. Or now she's with somebody and now she's shining and glowing. She thinks she has achieved something. If these are your initial thoughts and your initial kind of reactions, then that means you're not ready for a relationship yourself. Let's not even try to get into one at the moment, because I think one thing, we talk a lot about protecting yourself and saving yourself from trouble, but it's also another thing to also not come as trouble yourself for another person, you know. Being a good human, I guess, doesn't hurt. But in that sense, when you are in that phase where you're feeling so bitter about all of these things, then my suggestion would be not get into it so quickly, because you're just going to be trouble for yourself and for the next person also. So you're not going to be like a healthy partner. Does that make sense? And the thing is, if you want a healthy partner on your side, you got to be somewhat reciprocal to that also. And if you're not healthy individual yourself at all, then don't even expect to be with a healthy person and take it forward, because that healthy person is going to see your crap very soon and they're going to want to be out of it because you are not healthy, right? And by healthy, I actually mean your mindset is tuned right. Your emotional stabilization is tuned right. That's what I mean by that, okay? It's not just all about the physical. Of course, that's a part of it. That's like the exterior, on the surface level part of it, which is very, very important. Let's not deny that, okay? Especially for us ladies, we know our hair has to look on point. We have to look pretty. We have to look cute. You have to be hot. All of that, it does really count. Depending on the kind of partner that you want, of course, you have to level up yourself in that, on that level that matches to that also, you know? But coming back to the point, do you actually feel triggered in a negative way when you see other couples getting together? Even if it is on social media, when you see people together, what is your initial reaction? That reaction is something I need you to notice and then be honest with yourself. Okay, you know what? Ouch, I have a lot of negativity, criticism, and strong opinions about other relationships. That means I'm not ready. That means I'm not ready. Be honest with yourself. And why am I so triggered right now? Because this dog is not stopping. It's not, yeah, it has to stop barking. It's so annoying. Let me read some comments here and then we can move on to my next, there it is, okay. Guys, bring on the comments. Ask your friends to join in. Why we have less people today? What's going on today? Look at me shouting here today. It's the dog. Yeah. Hi, okay, you're Sarah. Hi Sarah, how are you? Hi Sukanya, thank you very much. Honey, hi, thank you very much. How are you guys? Okay, guys, give me thumbs up and bring in your friends on here on my channel also. Why we have less people today? Come on, everybody. Get in, chop. We're talking about relationships today. So I've already talked about how would you know you are ready for a relationship. Number one, check your triggers. When people get together, when you're out and about sitting in restaurants and you see couples in front of you, what is your reaction? How do you feel? I don't have my lucky butterfly cup with me today, so I'm just rolling with this super cheap, just, yeah, random cup. No problem. Thank God my voice is back. I feel like normal now again. Thank God, it's been a while. Okay, what other triggers are there that you feel when you see people together? Let me know in the comments. But let's say you go to a restaurant and you see people sitting in front of you having a good time and couples are together and talking and laughing, and maybe somebody's getting a gift right in front of you. Well, what's your reaction? Because I see a lot of people, I have lots of like lots of women all around on my Instagram. There's only women. It's so weird, you know. People think I must be getting a lot of messages from guys, but no, my social media is just women from every age, every race, every culture, yeah. every size and every color. And that's a good thing. You know, it's all the sisterhood here, so that's amazing. But anyway, so I get, that means also that I get to talk about women, and I get to talk to women a lot about women. Does that make sense? So here we are, we know about women, okay? That's what we know. So the thing is now, usually I hear a lot of women say this. Actually, girls that are single. Maybe I was in that place once also, of course. And you know what that is? Look at these guys showing off on social media. They're not going to last for too long anyway. Yeah, you saw that, what they did last month. You saw this person, what, yeah, she was with that person first, remember? And remember that happened and this happened, and all of that. And now she's with this person. Now she's thinking she's all that. And look at this guy. Oh my God, he's such a player. He's such a nasty person. He doesn't even deserve to be with her. Little do you know, people are going through their own healing journey. People are going through their own journey of tuning themselves or improving themselves. You are nobody to say if a person has been bad in their past, whether it's a girl or a guy, that they don't deserve to be now in a stable relationship. But the fact that you're saying that actually shows your triggers. And that triggers means you are not ready for a healthy relationship yourself. Does that make sense? Jazz is saying, I'm 25. Sorry, what? Isha, I'm 27, saying frustrated with people's comment. Okay, so all right, you see people when you go to restaurants, you see people happy, chilling. How fake. They're just trying to show other people how happy they are, but not really. I mean, relationships don't last. This happens, that happens, and then you sit with your friends, and at least for 1 hour, you try to kind of justify why it's okay to be the way you are. And what are you? A little bit miserable at the moment, maybe. Because something triggered you, which is why you're having to discuss these things for such a long time now with your friends, okay? You've been triggered, and that's a warning for you. You need to kind of look into that. There should be, by the way, there should be no jealousy factor. There should be no trigger factor when you see people getting together. Whether it's in front of you, within your social circle, within your relatives, your friends, your siblings, social media, you should be happy. Let me tell you when you will know that you're ready for a relationship. You feel happy when you see people getting together. You're like, love is in the air. Love is all around me. That means something. You're getting ready for that. You are getting ready to fall in love. I mean, okay, not love. I'm just saying that. But that means, okay, you're finally okay. You accept people's happiness and their relationships. Good for them. You're ready for one yourself also, because it means you're kind of healed now, or you're just in a happy place overall, and that's a very nice place to be at, you know. Again, I hear girls talking a lot about, like, you know, things like this where they see somebody on social media and really triggers them. Why are you triggered? Why are you triggered? Number 2. That's a big one. Guys, give me a thumbs up. Now, this is a big one. How would you know you're ready for a relationship? When you stop hating the opposite gender, whether you're a girl or a guy or anything in the middle, I don't know, okay? Guys, give me a thumbs up. Come on, thumbs up. You need to give this video a thumbs up so I can continue to speak. I'm waiting for a thumbs up. Just one more thumbs up. We need 1 thumbs up here. Okay, we have it. All right. So, when you stop hating the opposite gender now, whether you're a girl or a boy or somewhere in the middle, it means you're fine. You're good to go. I shouldn't be okay, let me rephrase that. Okay, I knew a person who had a very, and it's none of my clients, it's just a person that I knew, right, around me. That person had a lot of, like, hatred towards men. Not on the surface, it was deep inside. On the surface, that person would be like, I want this kind of person, I want that kind of person, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want this in my life, I want that in my life, and all of that good stuff, right? But as soon as something happens with anybody else's relationship, or she hears like a story from a gentleman who has done something wrong or whatever, like the hatred inside would really come out on the surface now. And it would be like, men are just so bad and they're so nasty. You know, all of those kinds of things they start to talk about. And then you look deeper into them, and it's like, they had an abusive father. Makes sense. They had like a bad relationship with their own brothers. Makes sense. Oh, their men in the families have not been nice. The uncles, the chachu, the mamu, the pupas, and all of that. Okay, they have not been nice person. They've been evil or harassing, and all of that. Okay, or their male cousins were not nice, right? So the girls that have like this deep-rooted kind of hatred inside of them regarding the opposite gender, when it comes out, oh my God, it's nasty. You hear them speak about men and they totally kind of disregard that whole gender. The whole gender is so bad. It means you're not ready for a relationship, honey. You're not ready. You're not ready. If that's your trigger, you need healing. What will help you in your healing? Get counseling, get therapies, get a support system, do meditation, get your shit together. You have to do that. And of course, if you book my level up sessions, you have a lot of like charming work and aura work and energy work and persona work that we do with you. I mean, of course, I do that one-on-one with you, and that you will learn a lot about this thing where you have to actually heal yourself. Oh my God. And most of the time, it has nothing to do with you wanting a relationship or not. It has a lot to do just with you, your own self, to get you to a healthier place where you start living like a normal person. Finally, you wake up happy. You wake up feeling happy and satisfied with yourself, and then once you get to that point of that self-satisfaction, let's say, then everything falls into place anyway. Now, whether it's wealth, family, relationships, more money, career, because I think girls at different ages, at different stages, we want different things. Some of you guys are a lot younger. All you want right now is education. You're not looking to settle down. Okay. The next step, now you want like a nicer job or whatever. The next step, okay, now you want to manifest a family, a home, a husband, or whatever. Once that's done, now you want children. Or when that's done, now you want a house of your own rather than living with the in-laws. So you see how these stages and steps, they never finish. Like you're never really done with your inner work, like with your working on yourself. It never ends. It never ends. But the more you keep doing that, it becomes easier one by one for you to level up to the next stage, the next stage, the next stage. And you do all of those stages in a healthier way by you being authentically just yourself. The healthy version of you, your best potential self, when you start living in that, every phase just comes into place. It falls into place one by one, one by one, one by one. Does that make sense? Coming to the next point. If you have friends around you, let's say it's your siblings, let's say it's your cousins or friends who really talk very bad, like who just totally have really nasty, negative opinions about the opposite gender, let's say, then, well, my love, that friend you need to drop right now. And I think in my personal journey, by the way, the best thing I've ever done for myself, which to this date, at that time I felt sad. Sometimes you feel so sad. You're like, oh my God, if I let friends go, or if I let this person go, I'm going to be so lonely in life. You feel that, right? And so what you end up doing is, okay, let them just hang around until I find my real tribe. And I'm telling you, that's the wrong thing to do, because we talked about this in my live just one day ago. In one foot out never works. You have to decide. You have to decide. Am I going to drop this person, this friend, or this nasty colleague or whatever? Am I going to drop their opinions? Just drop them? Am I going to do that? I'm going to leave them. Yes or no? If yes, ready to move forward. Okay. If it's a no, and you're still, okay, let me just kind of let them linger right here. I'm going to hang them right here on a piece of hanger. You stay here, okay? Just keep dancing until I find my new tribe. Now, what's happening? You have one foot in, one foot out. For girls, I feel like usually it's never a good idea to do that, to be honest with you. It kind of doesn't work because it doesn't let you heal completely. And so you're like here, there, everywhere, left, right, center, Tom, Dick, Harry, everybody's in your life. It's the same like we talked the other day about, when girls say, I want to really move forward, I'm ready, but it's not coming. What's happening? You look deeper into that and it's like, you still are in touch with all of your exes? And you say that you're ready for the new phase in your life? How can you say that? Every time you get a text from an ex, it's like, I wonder what they mean. They said this to me. Oh, they're stalking me. I wonder what that means. You're still trying to find meanings out of nothing, and you're saying, I'm ready to move forward. You're not. You're not ready to move forward. If that's the kind of feelings that you still have lingering around you in your surroundings, how you're ready? You're not ready. So anything that you have around you which just really goes against the normal process of being in a relationship, you need to drop that right here. If it's your own best friend, I don't care. Let it go for a moment, okay? Don't get involved in all of these messy people or messy situations just for the sake of, okay, at least I have someone in my life, you know? Don't be afraid to be a little lonely for a moment, because what's right, it's coming. At least make space for that, nah? You have to make space for it. Small Gogo, hi. Hi, Rabia, hi. Okay, the next point. But before I get into the next point, if you have anybody in your life that's a little bit like, you know, that has problems with their fathers, their uncles, their brothers, their family male people, those girls, if they have not healed themselves, you don't talk. Even if they're around you, at least you don't talk to them about relationships. It doesn't make sense, okay? It just doesn't make sense. Lemon ginger honey tea. What fragrance do I have on today? I think you saw it in the thumbnail. The Queen vibe. We don't like Uber vibes here. Uber girls? No, we are not an Uber girl. We don't want Uber girls around us, okay? So, we put on the Queen vibe. We smelling like a queen. Because it filters out all that Uber stuff. Uber stuff? Hush, hush. Go away. Next point. Look at me all prepared today. Do you see the energy? Anybody problems with anyone? By the way, if you're a gentleman watching this, next generation. So hi, Salman. Thank you for watching. All right. Even if you're a guy, you have problems with women. I remember I had this one kind of potential partner in my life for a very short period of time, you know, kind of like in that process of getting to know each other and all of that stuff. That guy, many things were fantastic, like, you know, educated, okay, good family, all right, small family, very good, good career, like has a head on has a head on his shoulders, amazing. Here was the problem. And this was a big problem. Listen to this one. That guy would sit next to you, right? See a pretty girl, like literally a pretty great woman walk past by on the road even, okay? That person had to say something about that woman. Look at her walk. Like, he would just drop these small statements and act like he said nothing. And I'm like, I ignore it for a few times, you know, because I didn't, it was a few years ago, I didn't quite understand what is this going on. Then he would say things like, this girl, look at her face, tedi medi si shakal, what is she talking about, blah, 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 blah. He would always have a negative thing to say about almost every woman that he would cross paths with. Does that make sense? But then he would turn around and say to me how pretty I am or how nice he finds me, blah, blah, blah. And to me, it just didn't feel very authentic. Anyway, looking deeper into that, well, later I found out, okay, that person is actually a little narcissistic anyway, you know, and that person was also on antidepressant medications, by the way. So, well, I have compassion for people who, you know, are on antidepressant. It means they have a problem. So give them the time to heal. Give them that space, the benefit of the doubt, but you drop them, nah. You have to drop them because, please, do your healing, get your age together. I'm not going to be here in the process with you guys, by the way, okay? Now, I mean, until and unless you're somebody who's close to me, like if it's my parents or siblings or a husband or I don't know, okay? Anybody that I dearly love, it's a different story. You know, you want to help them. But if you're just looking into somebody new, like a potential healthy person, no, honey, we are not going that way. Mm-mm. You have to get your stuff together first. Heal yourself. Once you're done with that process, now let's talk. Come to me. If I'm available, good for you. Does that make sense? And by the way, same goes for girls. Same goes for girls. You sit with healthy men, they are not going to deal with your shit if you're sitting there talking bad about men. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. A healthy, what you say, oh, you know, this word everywhere, high value man, high caliber man. All right. These are healthy individuals, by the way. I mean, if it's not healthy, then it's not really high caliber for me, let's be honest. I think you can define your own high caliber. I think for some people, it just has to do with money. For some people, it's a lot about education and social circle. But for me, it really has a lot to do with a person being very healthy, you know, emotionally, mentally, and all of that stuff. Okay. If that person is emotionally not healthy and healed, I think in my eyes, you just cannot be a high caliber overall, you know, because you have too much crap going on within your system. And if I become a part of that, it's going to affect me negatively also. And the children that are going to come out of me, they're going to be affected negatively also. I don't want to be a part of that. Does that make sense? So when you're looking for individuals, you got to be healthy, and the person next to you has to be healthy also, okay? And we're not even talking about perfection, because some little stuff, we always have stuff going on that we need to fix. And, you know, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the deep rooted problems that you have that bring out your triggers at every happy situation. If anything happy happens around you and you have a negative, you know, trigger inside of you, you're not ready for a relationship, number one. Number two, you're also not a healthy individual. When you're not a healthy individual, what you attract is also going to be on the same level. And when you attract what's on the same level, you both, misery loves company. Misery loves company. Both miserable people, very good match. Congratulations, very happy for you. Both miserable people living in a perfect miserable house, miserable situations, miserable children coming out of you also, by the way. Let me read some comments. Red flag in people hating the opposite gender. Very big red flag. Healthy, high caliber men also. You sitting there talking bad about your own father just for getting pity, just for sympathy. Oh my God. It may not work with a healthy individual, you know, until and unless you're like super drop dead gorgeous, sensual, sexy, whatever, and they just don't want to let you go because you are just a goddess for them. Then yeah, they may kind of like, they will put up with that for a moment. But you know, sooner or later, they'll be like, oh my God, this woman is so toxic. She always has something to say. There's always a problem with her. Like trouble in my life. Trouble in paradise all the time. Never has good stuff to say about men. Hates every man. Even has a bad relationship with her father, with her brother, with her uncle. How is she going to be able to have a healthy relationship with me as a husband or even as a boyfriend or fiance? Oh my God. And how is she ever going to raise my son? How? At one point, they'll be like, you know what? I'm having doubts. Yep, I'm having double doubts. Until the time he finds somebody a bit more healthier, and then it's time to drop you, and you'll be a bit more older by the time. Get it together. And do whatever you have to, by the way. Invest in yourself, honey. Invest in yourself. Read, learn, journal, meditate. Get in my course. Book me as your coach. Let me get your shit together for you. Again, only book my time, by the way, if you're really ready to improve yourself. I'm done with like time waster clients. I mean, not all of them. Sometimes I get them here and there, and it's like, oh my God, listen. Anyway. See, a lot of you guys actually want to fix yourself on the surface. You think you're fixing yourself. It has nothing to do with stuff on the surface. It's a little deeper than that. You know what I'm saying? You have to look within yourself. But here's the problem. When you're not even ready to look into yourself, that means you're not ready even to heal yourself. And when you're not even ready to heal yourself, how do you think you're ready for a relationship anyway? Next point. By the way, I think that's my next point anyway. if you see somebody in front of you, or you're having like, you have an option in front of you that you think, or people around you think, okay, that's a good option for you, Isha, touch your gut. I told you this, I think, in both of my previous lives also. How do you feel? Does it feel right? As always, I feel very full. I've had food, I've had fish today. Does it feel right with this person? Was this ex right? My stomach knows. No, it wasn't right. Okay. Is this new person right? Shit, my stomach knows it's not right. You get that feeling, you know, like it's not really a hurtful. I don't know how to explain that in words. It doesn't really hurt, but it's like something just starts to kind of boil, like, you know, those, you know, when you boil water, you see, yeah, that thing right here. You get that? It's not right. Oh, you meet somebody, you get those butterflies? Not right. No. This should feel easy. At home, peace, chill, I'm fine, going with the flow, I'm all right. This is how you should be feeling all the time anyway, by the way, if you're a healthy person. But if you're not, there's a problem. You either have a disease that you're not aware of, okay? If you're waking up every day with like a bleeding stomach kind of a feeling, then there is something going on wrong with your gut, with your emotions, and with your health overall. Get yourself checked, by the way. Have a blood test tomorrow, you all. Have a blood test tomorrow. Let's just start there. Such girls have problems with men just experienced a few months ago. Such girls have problems with everyone over the smallest things. Any girl around you who has a problem with the opposite gender, whoa. You start the process from being single, you go into a relationship, you go into being a fiance, you go into marriage. In front of that friend, she will make sure it doesn't happen. By the way, and even if it does happen, on her watch, honey, you're not staying happy in your household anyway, because there's always something she'll have to say to you that triggers you and your husband, you start fighting. You know, you all have these kinds of like people in your life where you invite them in your home, in your house, and as soon as they leave, somehow you and your husband or your partner, you start to having a fight. Why you had a fight? Ever thought about that? It's not really the issues between you and him, by the way. Oh, no. That's just what that girl is making you feel like. It actually is the girl. She's saying something. She's kind of like, you know, it's like, I wish I had an injection right here. I had that plastic injection with me, like a fake one. She's like, you know what? Let's say it's Tina. And she comes to Shumaila's house. Shumaila's well settled, happy, well dressed, honey, smelling amazing. Her hair looks great, just like me. She uses, the Glam Growth hair oil from Isha Cosmetics. Also, she uses the Queen Vibe as a fragrance, honey. She be smelling amazing. Anyway, her husband is very happy to see her every day. They're a happy couple. And now Tina comes to their house and she's like, let me just little dose of negativity. Little dose of negativity. Here's a little bit of bitterness. Here's a little bit of nastiness. Let me inject it into their house. She has injected your house with that thing. Okay. And that injection is a very big injection. Sometimes she brings a small injection. Sometimes she brings a very big injection with herself, okay? She injecting. Sometimes your husband minds she's injecting. Sometimes she's injecting this into your ears. She has a lot of things to inject into you. Take care of yourself. Take care of your house. Keep those people away, okay? Because they're always coming with different sizes of injections, putting injection in your house. Okay, anyway, you get the point. Tina is going to inject you guys with negativity and nastiness. Okay? Alright. I love when I'm funny. I just feel so happy when I can be a little funny. Because I don't really have a sense of humor, you see. That is true. I have seen one of my female relatives do that, and my parents would be fighting. Thank God after that. Yep. We had this thing. Oh my God, we had this thing, by the way, from childhood. I had this one relative, I'm not gonna name her because I know sometimes your relatives are stalking whatever you're doing in your life. So here I am. Do you see me? Shining and grinding. Hi, how are you? Anyway, what happened was every time she would come home, yeah, sometimes she would even literally live with us. Imagine the misery. Sometimes she would just come and visit and then just go back. As soon as she go back, I see my parents fighting. And me as a child, I would never understand that. Obviously, now looking back, it's like, oh my god, it makes sense because she used to like come with this big injection, injecting everything into my house. Obviously, it's gonna happen, right? So she would always say something to me about my parents or to the parents about their children, how their children are just becoming bad and blah blah blah, and stuff like that. And it wouldn't even make sense because I think my parents raised very sensible children, and she had things to say. Then she would say something to my father about my mom, or to my mom about the father, about the kids, about the neighbors, about the servants, about everybody. This was in Pakistan, by the way, when we lived there for a few years in between. So there was always something, and we would never understand. We were like too dumb or too young or whatever. Anyway, I got a little older and I started to understand. I'm like, and I told my parents this. I'm like, do you guys realize how every time she comes and goes, you guys start fighting? The problem is not with you guys. The problem is with her. Yeah, why is she coming? Well, then, here's the problem. You can't really say such stuff in, like, Desi brown households because, of course, your parents will always come back and tell you, what do you want us to do? Happy Diwali, guys, by the way. Fireworks. They will always say to you, what do you want us to do? Cut off with the whole family? Do you want us to be just alone in this world, no family, no relatives around us? Is that what you want? But you get the point, right? You have to create healthy boundaries. I'm not saying that you should just be totally antisocial, not call anybody home, nothing. No. I think it's a blessing to have a social circle, to have like family that comes around on the weekends, do barbecue together. That's life. That's amazing. But if you note one of the individual always coming down with this big injection of nastiness in your house, you create healthy boundaries. You don't listen to them, and you let your members of the house, you let them know, stay away, stay alert from this person who comes with the injection. Yeah, keep your eyes on that person, okay? So the older ones in the house, or the ones who have authority in the house, it's their job, it's their duty to please create those boundaries with that specific person. So even if they come home, make sure you guys don't find yourself fighting once again just because that person kind of started something. It's like, वो क्या कहते हैं, माचिस लगा के चले जाते हैं जो आग बाद में लगती है, it's like they what you call that in English? I don't even know. I mean, I can't really speak English very well anyway. Just kidding, I can. They come with like a matchbox. They lit up that match thingy, and then your house is on fire in like 10 minutes or so. Anyway, touch your gut. You want to know something about somebody, you touch your gut. Your gut will tell you everything. And by the way, it's one thing to be very aware that, okay, I'm not healed. I need to get my stuff together. Then I'll be in a relationship. Okay, that's a very self-aware person, which not everybody is like that anyway. Let's be honest. Let's just start there. Most of the people are living on the surface, day by day, one by one, just going with the flow. Whatever they've been conditioned with, they just want to kind of follow that. Whatever they see on social media, they just want to like kind of do that, okay? If you are not a healed person, by the way, like actual healed, healthy person, you still want to be in relationships and do this and do that, then that's just stemming out not from your inner desire, because a toxic inner desire would never say to you, build a home and be happy. No. That's a healed inside that's going to say that to you. When you're toxic or nasty or not healed or just hurting and stuff, your system is asking for help. Help it first. It's not asking you to get into a relationship right now, because that's just your mind tricking you. Your mind is telling you, look at your friend, everybody married. Look at this person, everybody in relationship. Look at social media, everybody in relationship. So you think, okay, it seems to be the right thing to do. Let me do it too. Maybe it will fix me. Maybe it will heal me with time. Maybe it's a good idea to just do what everybody else is doing so I can also fit in. So you're just trying to kind of like get that validation. So you're socially more accepted because everybody seems to be doing those things. So you think, okay, if I follow these footsteps, that means I'm also doing the right thing. Little do you know that you're now basically becoming one of those people who are living on the surface. Fireworks. You're living on the surface. If you're... Are we done? No? No? You guys can hear me though, so it's fine. Okay, let me... Yeah, but it's very distracting. Oh my god, I forgot what I was about to say. I forgot. Hi Hadisa, hi, how are you? Thank you for joining in. Hello, the Chocolate Factory, hello. So I was saying... Oh my god, I completely forgot what I was saying. What was I saying? Can anyone remind me? Healthy boundaries, don't let anybody interfere in your life. Yes. Oh my god, first it was the dog and now it's these fireworks. I'm totally distracted today. But anyway, I think we've done good so far. Let's just talk about the next point. Guys, give me a thumbs up. If you just joined in, give me a thumbs up. I don't know why there's not many people in here today. Living on the surface. Yes. If you're not healed, and your hurting inner child is still living inside of you very actively, if you're not healed, and that surface level stuff, you would want to do everything on the surface, right? When you do everything on the surface, your inner kind of atmosphere, your inner, it's still the same. It's still the same. Yes, you may have distracted yourself on the surface a little bit by doing this and that and this and that and like everybody else basically. You haven't really done justice to yourself though. You haven't really done yourself a favor. You know, you have not followed your own path. Instead, you have followed what people say, people do, this, that. You have your own timing. Can you just like trust that timing? When you are done, next point, the fourth point. I think we've talked about a lot of points, but the main points were like 4 points, and then in between we figured out more points. But the fourth one now is you're done with your exes. You're done with your exes. You close, the door is shut. No. It's not just shut. Locked. Door is closed. Thank you very much. We've blocked and moved on. We've diced them out. They don't exist. Your ex don't exist, not in your text messages, no occasional message, no happy Eid message, happy New Year, no holiday, happy holiday, no. No Christmas, happy Christmas, shut up. Nope. So, the doors are closed. They're not active on your social media. Block, deactivate, do whatever. They are gone. Honey, they're gone. And a lot of you, by the way, a lot of you have this problem. You never really completely shut the damn doors. Now listen to this one. If you are one of those like really, if you're a Leo girl, by the way, and have like that, if you're a Leo person, then I think they're really good at that. They move on and they let the exes see what they're doing. Okay, not everybody has that in them, by the way, okay? Actually, most of the people don't have it in them. Actually, 90% of people don't have it in them, let's just say. Yeah, I just made up the number, but you get the point, right? Don't do that. Don't do that. Their energy is still activated in your life, one way or the other. The presence is still there. They're somewhere still going to be there in the back of your mind. Ugh. And when something is activated in the back of your mind, no matter what, how nasty, how toxic, how bad it really was, you think you have let go with time, but it's active in your subconscious. It's somewhere there, you know, and it's always going to keep that triggers activated also. Anyway, we're not going to get into the psychology, but yes, whatever you have activated in your mind, it will physically always have an effect on you, and will always have an effect on your decision making power also, because every time you make another decision, somewhere that activated part of that X, what their thoughts were, what their patterns were, what their what their statements were, what their opinions were, they're still there in your system. And when they're still there in your system, you make your decision based off of that. Even if you're not realizing this, but it's still in your system. You have not let it go. So on the surface, it's like, I'm moving forward, I'm making a decision, I'm doing this and I'm doing that. And then later down the line, you realize, oh, wait a minute, I made this decision. It was the wrong decision anyway, because I was influenced by the opinions of this ex, or what that person said, or what that person said. One of your exes basically said to you that you are ugly. Yeah, they said to you. Now you still have that person come and go in your life. Hi, Eid Mubarak. Hi, Happy Christmas. Shut up. You still have that activated in your life. Guess what? That opinion is still somewhat there. In your mind, you still have that little bit of... You think you've forgotten your friends now with your ex. Hey, you think you're cool? It's still in your system. And when that's in your system, now you make decisions, you still have the thing in your mind. Men think I'm ugly. He thought I was ugly. I don't deserve this. I don't deserve that. You have two amazing options in front of you. You go with the second best option now. Why? Because your ex said you were ugly. You have that activated in your system, and you make decision based off of that. You pick the second best because you're thinking, I'm not good enough to deserve the first best. I'm not pretty enough to deserve the good best. I am not good for this first best anyway. Let me go with the second best. I'll be more comfortable there, because I think I suit that more. My ex would have agreed to that also. Does that make sense? Don't let them stay active in your life. No. Don't be happy about the fact that, they're still watching me. Let them watch me on social media. You're not doing yourself a favor. Their thoughts, their opinions, their influence, somewhat, you're letting that still be active in your life. Whether you accept it or not, it is what it is. So that's the fourth point. If you're done with your exes, doors are shut, locked. Lock the doors, okay? Blocked, diced out, moved on. Now we can talk. Now that may mean that, okay, now I'm a little bit more ready. I have made space for the right one to come in. And for some of us, it takes a long time. There's always someone somewhere lingering right there, and their opinions are still activated in our system. And based on that, we make decisions. They say, you always have that, what they say, soul ties. Soul ties. You cut the damn cords with your soul ties, okay? You cut the soul ties. Toxic people are not your soulmates. That's what you think. Oh, it's my twin soul, my soul twin, what? Whatever. The right person that's here to stay, healthy individual, like we talked in the beginning of this life, healthy individual, that's the one you can call your soulmate after you have a kid or two with that person, okay? Nothing before that. So no emotional ties, cut the damn cord, and you can only cut the damn cord. Cut the cord when it's like a complete cut off. No presence, no activation on social media. They're not activated on your WhatsApp. They're not activated anywhere, even in like your near social circle. Your best friend is best friends with that person, let it go. You choose that person. You choose that friend. Go. Because it shouldn't be hard for you to make new and nice friends anyway. You should always be able to attract nice friends. Get that divine activation system active inside of you. You'll always be okay. I think friends and stuff like that, this should never be a problem in your life. Like, it should be easy for you to attract friends wherever you go. What kind of charm do you come with? Do you have a nice aura? What's going on with you? Why you're not attracting new and nice friends? I had that problem personally in my life also, because I had this life where, I was always working from home, which I still do, but now it's more like a luxury for me. Back then it was like, oh my god, I have no social life. I was always like kind of nagging and complaining about that, because I was working so hard to create a brand and all of those things, and I was always working from home, always at home. And so it was a problem for me. Oh, how do I make friends? Because I'm always home. And I don't really believe in making friends online. So you would like never see me being friends with other bloggers, influencers, and all of that stuff. Because if we meet them in real person and great people, of course I'll be friends. Whoever it is, then it's irrelevant if they're an influencer or whatever they are. But generally, just like online, clicking with people, it doesn't make sense to me, which is why I don't watch people's stories. I have no idea what people are up to. I don't even watch my own relatives. I have no idea what people are up to. I post stuff and I get out of social media. That's the only relationship I have with my social media. I use that for my business, yes, and I use that just for conveying messages like these. That's it. Nothing else. So do you see how I have cut the cords with that kind of stuff also? Like nothing can influence me. I don't know if you are dating today or you're marrying today or you're eating this today or you're going out. I have no idea. I'm not watching you. I don't know. So I'm not influenced and I'm not inspired. Does that make sense? So I have no FOMO and I have no competition. She's done this. I have to go do the same. You see many times you see this between friends happening all the time, by the way, all the time. Even if you're a healthy person, between friends, you see this, that friend, like let's say it's group of 5, 6, 7 people, one of that friend went to that particular place to have food the other weekend with their friends. They were wearing a golden dress with golden Gucci heels. Now the next thing you know, you want to do the same the next weekend. You tell your other friend, hey, she was there, looks like a nice place, let's go to the same place next week. Yeah, subconsciously you're also now dressed up in gold all of a sudden also. Does that make sense? You didn't do it intentionally, but oh my god, you were inspired. It was somewhere activated in your mind. It's in your system. All of a sudden you're wearing the same clothes like that person. I'm not saying getting inspired by someone is a bad thing. It's a good thing. Just be aware what you're getting inspired for. What is it for? If you see other people breaking up, are you also going to break up? You see other people getting divorced. Are you also thinking about divorce now? Does that make sense? So kind of be aware of the kind of influence that you're taking from other people. If it is in your favor, if it's doing you justice, if it's doing well for you, if it's a good decision to make in your life and you think it's going to elevate your life, then okay, fine. Let yourself be influenced by that. But everything else in between, no, honey, you're not getting influenced. Does that make sense? Cut those emotional ties and strings and whatever you have with anybody, whether it's like a close friend from afar, an ex from afar, an ex's friend, an ex's best friend, nothing. Thank you very much. The path is clear. When the path is clear, you make space. When you make space, what is right has that space to come in life. And now whether that means more success, more money, business, whether it means more clients, whether it means friendships, whether it means relationships, marriage, whatever, let everything fall in place, but make space for that. I think by making space, you also show enough respect for that thing. Does that make sense? Let's say, as I told you guys that, I think in the beginning of the life, we already talked about the example about friendships. You feel sad when you want to like let a friend go because they're really, really, really bad and toxic for your life, and they influence a lot of your decisions. So you say, okay, you know what, this friend has so many problems with the opposite gender, let me just drop her so that at least I can have a healthy relationship. Because if I don't drop her, I'm going to fall into that same patterns like her, and she's always had negative relationships with the men in her life. I don't want to fall into the same kind of patterns, so let me just drop that shit. Let me do that real quick. But then, I feel sad. I'm going to feel lonely and all of that. So we talked about that example, that you have to cut ties with that. And you don't realize, but you're doing the right thing because you're actually showing respect to the real friends that are yet to come. You're showing them respect already. You deserve them now because you showed respect to them. You made space for them in your life. The same goes with relationships. let those exes go, let those nasty people around, let it all go. So you what are you doing in the process? Let's just say you're doing this detox as a way of showing respect to what is yet to come, to what is here to last, to what is the real thing, that's going to be committed and staying with you in your favor, who wants to see you grow and is healthy for your well-being also and stuff like that. So you're showing respect. So don't ever think for a moment dropping this or dropping that, oh my god, I'm being nasty, I'm being selfish, and I'm being evil. No, actually you're being very respectful. You're being respectful because you're letting the one that's not right for you, that may be right for somebody else, you're letting them go. Like, but if it's a friend, you're dropping that friend because they come with that toxicity and nastiness about the opposite gender and all of those things. You just let them go with due respect, because you're letting that person go where they belong. Letting that person go, have friends that are on the same page, on the same level, go talk same misery about each other. Two miserable people, perfect match. Go have that. It's not for me. You're showing that person respect, You're letting them do whatever is right for them. And you're showing yourself respect also. Meanwhile, you're also showing the respect to the person that is yet to come and really be a good friend to you. You're showing respect because you're making space for that person. Guys, give me a thumbs up. We need some thumbs up here. For some reason, okay guys, I need a little help. If somebody knows anything about it, just let me know. What happens is, every time I come live on, whether it's Instagram, Facebook, I look how I look, like normal. Whenever I come live on YouTube, it just kind of like inverts the camera or something, and I look like a completely different person. What is this? Sorry, it's my other phone. I'm watching myself. I'm just taking comments here. Yeah, what is this? Like, everything looks so unproportional. I don't understand. Like, is it like a thing with the YouTube camera thingy? Like, what is it? Can anybody kind of like let me know if you guys have any tips or something? Because I completely look like a different person. I don't know what that is. Oh my god. I also went live. Yeah, I look very different here. I don't know. Anyway, I also went live the other day. Yesterday I was not live. Yesterday was my spa day. Yeah. So yesterday was Thursday, spa day. Wednesday, Tuesday. I came live on Tuesday. When I came live here on Tuesday, we had a long session. Previously, all long sessions have been like 1 hour 40 minutes, 1 hour 40 minutes, 1 hour 45 minutes, honey. Anyway, today I don't want to do that long, so I'm just gonna 10 minutes and wrap it up, okay? But after Tuesday, after the live I did on this channel, I also went and did a live on the Finance Queen channel, where we talked about a little bit about business and the mindset about business and stuff, about money and stuff like that. So you can actually watch that live. It's on my finance channel, which is The Finance Queen on YouTube. So I'm just saying, if you guys are into those kinds of things, then that's the channel for you. I kind of miss my ex. You kind of mix. Oh my god, you kind of miss your ex, honey. Don't say that. Don't you say that. Sunny, you know what? I think, to be honest with you, it's okay to miss somebody a little bit. We're all humans. We have maybe memories, attachments, or whatever. I mean, some people are more attached. Some people are just very, very detached and cold. So depending on the kind of person that you have, or depending on the kind of attachment style that you have, I think, as you guys already know, I'm not going to get into that, but there's different attachment styles that people have, like anxious attachment style, secure attachment style. Yeah, I can't remember. There's like 4 or 5. It was ages ago I read about that. But anyway, one is also the anxious attachment style. Depending on whatever style you have, you just know that, okay, that's me. Okay, I get attached emotionally. Okay, whatever. just be aware of that. You're gonna get attached to even the next one and then the next one or whatever. Does that make sense? Because that's just who you are. So you just have to know this about yourself and be self-aware about that. How can we order your products in Pakistan? On the website. If you guys visit ishacustomize.co.uk, and I have all my clients in Pakistan also, by the way, there's never a problem ordering your products on my website. There's never a problem even booking my sessions with me on the website also. It's a very easy process. Obviously, you need like a credit or a debit card or whatever, but that's all. And then we ship to you. And by the way, when you book the sessions, then you have to make sure when you book the sessions that you give your email address, which you will anyway, but make sure you also give your telephone number, because then of course we have to get in touch with you and stuff, because the sessions are actually done on one-to-one on the phone and stuff like that, you know. But yes, oh yes, thank you, Chocolate Factory. Secure, anxious, and avoidant. But there is another one. I remember there's four definitely. Secure, anxious, avoidant. Okay, makes sense. Everybody's in their own healing journey. Exes are humans too. Your ex-girlfriend, or your ex-boyfriend, or ex-husband, or ex-wife, or ex-fiance. Everybody is a human being. They're all going through their own kind of healing journey. Let them do that. It's their journey. It's their process. None of your business, none of your problem. Drop it. It's now somebody else's problem to deal with that problem. Let that problem go. Does that make sense? You are now somebody else's problem. Let that person come to you. Yeah. Oh yes, it's disorganized. There was like 4 or 5. I can't even remember. I think I'll have to like read into that a little bit again, but I'm too busy writing my book nowadays, so I have never really any time to kind of touch up again on these things, because I read so much. I literally, I keep forgetting because there's always so much data to process, but yeah. USA. To USA, it doesn't take more than like a week, to be honest, but obviously because we send via Royal Mail, so the international shipping kind of, they say it's like 7 to 10 working days. Actually, wait, is it 7 to 10 for USA? Yes, 7 to 10 working days. But for the most part, usually my clients that are in the USA, Canada, Australia, Germany, Italy, they just usually get their products within 5 to 6 days max, you know. But of course, it's Royal Mail, so we have to tell you the estimate. It's, let's say, about a week or two. But whatever country you guys are, by the way, if you go on the website and you scroll down at the bottom of the page, you will see that we have written down the delivery estimates also. So it's written for USA also, how many working days it is and stuff like that. And there's also the shipping cost is very standard. It's like flat rate standard shipping. So whether you order 1 product or 3, it only charges you around like £4 something. Oh yes, this is okay. I think that would be a really interesting live, by the way. If I touch up a little bit on that once again, you know, like I can explain to you what the styles are, but I literally forgot like by the order and the names and all of that. So I have to touch up a little bit on that, but it would be a very interesting live if we ever talk about this, where we discuss attachment styles, just so you guys are a bit more, what's wrong with my hair, just so you guys are a little bit more aware of the attachment style that you have, because some of you don't know what is your attachment style and you're always wondering, you know. Yeah, I mean, it's a mess when you don't know. It's a good thing to know these things, because every time you're in a relationship, you already know what to expect from yourself, you know. It's one thing to know what to expect from the other person, but you need to know what you expect from yourself also. Now that I'm in this relationship, I really like this guy. Okay, I'm gonna start getting anxious. And by the way, let me tell you something very healthy. I've had personally a very, very anxious style. Oh, messed up. But I'm here to tell you that as you heal yourself, as you kind of like polish on that little feeling or whatever, you can actually change that a little bit. Quite a lot, actually. I used to be so anxious. As soon as I'm getting attached to somebody, now I'm anxious. And somehow, when you have anxious attachment style, you always mess up your relationships. With your own hands, you mess up your relationships. You self-sabotage. That's the word. Mostly people who have this attachment style, very anxious style, they self-sabotage their own relationships. Messed up within a few days, honey. You guys do very well when you're not even attached and the person is all into you. All fine, I'm the queen, honey. As soon as you feel a little bit of feeling with that person, damn, now you're screwed a little bit. Mind my language, but now you're screwed because now you're anxious. That person doesn't reply you for a few hours, you're anxious. You start doing attention-seeking things maybe, or you start getting hurt, and in your feelings you'll be thinking, I like this person, I think now he doesn't like me anymore. Within 2 hours you come to conclusions. Within 2 minutes you make new decisions. So having that style where it's anxious is, I think, the worst, because I've been there. I was always anxious, but with time, of course, you heal yourself, you do things better. So, and by the way, when you have this anxious attachment style, you're not only anxious like in romantic relationships, you also become anxious even in within your friendships. As soon as you like a friend, this is gonna be my best friend, and as soon as that person is maybe a little busy, whatever, you become anxious again. And you mess up that friendship a little bit with your own hands also. So yeah, anybody who has that attachment style, be very aware of that thing, because yeah, it's gonna be you. Expect that from yourself, okay? I like the ones that are a little secure attachments kind of style in that category, but by the way, when somebody has a very, very secure, oh honey, I'm fine, very secure, it's a good thing, but a little bit also bad. Little bit also bad. You know why? Imagine, I think for girls it's amazing when you have like a secure attachment style. When it's the guys, oh honey, when it's the guys, we have a problem. Little bit we have a problem. Let's be very honest, because now you're like, dude, that person is not even bothered when I do attention-seeking things. Because that person is so secure. Nothing, honey, unbothered. Does that make sense? So I feel like train yourself to get to that level where you become a very secure, emotionally attached person. Like, we fine, honey, we chill, we secure. I'm secure in myself. I'm secure that this relationship is going to be fine. If it's meant to be, it's fine. I'm secure in that feeling, I'm secure in being in your presence. I'm fine. If you're not there anymore, no problem. Somebody else will be there. I'll be fine, I think it's a best style to have for a woman, for a girl. Amazing. You'll never fail with that. But when it's the guys, then it's a little bit of a problem. Because when we are so secure in that sense, we manage to keep the guys on his toes, So he'll always be on his toes and he'll always be coming towards us, because it creates like a little bit of that mystery and all of those other amazing yummy things, which attracts them even more. Does that make sense? But when they are that themselves, then the girls are like, I think he's not that much interested. Like, okay, whatever. But it's not that he's not interested. It's just that's his style. Duh. I mean, I don't know. It's not really a bad problem, but a little bit for me, maybe it is. I'm just that kind of girl, okay? It depends on person to person, obviously. I agree about anxious style attachment. Saba, that's funny. Your ex loved you. I was scared, now I miss him. You have inner issues, that's why. Sanya, I don't know why, I can sense it from your message, because you said he really loved you. You didn't. You still stayed. Now he's gone. Now you miss him. You see the toxic pattern here? You need healing to do. There was something inside of you, because your ticker system does not turn on when you see somebody who's really nice to you, who's really in love with you. He wants to do everything, like the nice guy, basically. You kind of friend zone that person, right? Your ticker system is totally off, honey. Your ticker system should turn on when that guy is present. This kind of, that actually likes you, that actually wants to be with you, that wants to do everything for you, blah 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 blah, you know. But your ticker system actually turns on more when there's like this bad guy, player boy. Did you see my stories on Instagram a few days ago? No. It's a YouTube video I have. Let me show you. Go watch that. Let me show you which one it is. Hold on. I think everybody has to see that one. That was funny, but it's so true. Hold on. Let me show you. The video was... Which video was that? Spend a day in life with me in London outdoors. Just about a week ago. This one. Yeah, how do I show you guys that? Yeah, this one. You see that? A colorful life. This is the thumbnail. Yeah, spend a day in life with me in London outdoors. I did this vlog about a week ago. I mean, I recorded the vlog about a month ago or something, but I posted that a week ago. When I was ill, I had no content, so I just thought, let me just post that. It's just me, like, just doing random things, going out, you know, walking around, whatever. So yeah, so I just thought it would be interesting to show you guys those clips. It's just something I do once a week. I just go out alone. I just do my random silly things, just girly girl stuff. In that video, I was in Suffrages, and did you see that part where I said, I was showing you some clothes and display clothing and stuff. So did you guys see that that jacket that I talked about? Watch that video and go figure it out later. I have talked about the jackets, the biker jackets. The player boys, they come in these jackets most of the time. So when you see somebody kind of dressed up like that, it's sexy, turns you on, of course. But oops, player boys come in those jackets. It's like these leather biker jackets, whatever. You go watch that, and I'm showing you, hey ladies, I want to show you this jacket because player boys, they come in these jackets. Most of the time, that's how they come to you. But that's just for fun. It's just the physical part of things. Of course, they're dressed in many, many different ways, but that is one. Just go watch it. Player boy comes in jackets, yes? I'm reading the comments, okay? When I upload the next, what next one? As in a vlog? Yep. Sanya, you need healing. You need healing. In his presence, it changed you. Or maybe you became authentic and you didn't like that authentic self. Maybe that's exactly who you are. Or maybe that's the exact opposite of who you are. You still have to find that out. You still have to find that out. Because also the fact that you're saying now single is the best, to be honest, is you're in that hurt phase. Does that make sense? You're in that hurting kind of a phase where you be like, oh, boys are just like trouble. Forget it. You know, that kind of, yeah, it's a little bit of that bitterness you have around this whole situation. You need time to heal. Don't worry, it will go away. You need time to heal. The vlog. I will upload one soon. I have a little bit of vlog kind of content that I maybe recorded about a month ago again. But I never have had the time. I never got around like editing that and really posting that. I've been doing lives a little bit since last 1 month. So anyway. Okay guys, I think that was it for today's live. I usually make my life so long. I don't want to do that anymore. I just love to see Van Gogh. I want to explore. Oh, I love that too. I do that. And I think, by the way, I suggest you all do that. all of you. Not every day. Of course, we have things to do every day, but once a week, do your thing. Don't know what it is. And I think for me, that day is tomorrow. I couldn't do it today, even though I had a good hair day. I do that thing only when I'm having a good hair day, by the way. So you guys know yesterday I did the treatments, the hair treatments. So my hair is like super soft. It feels amazing, you know. I styled them last night and you know all that. But so today I was supposed to have that me day, go out alone, do my thing, didn't get in touch with anyone. I was just like, I want to be alone today. Because yesterday I was around a lot of people. When I go to the gym and spa, there's so many people. I've made so many friends there. So it's always like a chill, girly time that I have there. And I'm a little bit of an introvert. So next day I always need a little bit time to myself and just be alone and just quiet and, you know, just read and write and just work and do my thing. So anyway, today, even though I had a good hair day, I was dressed, makeup, everything, and I thought, I have no energy today to face the people, to face the world. I can't. So I couldn't do it today, but it's tomorrow. So I've already prepared my bag and my dress for tomorrow. I'm going to be looking cute tomorrow. So tomorrow is the day that I'm going out and doing this thing alone tomorrow. So I'm excited about that. I know what I have to buy. There's only like 2 things I need, which is my lashes and I need my eyelash glue. Is finished. I don't think I need anything else, do I? Yes, there is a certain design of boots that I'm looking for like winter. I need like those thigh-high boots, but in suede material. And I'm looking for a certain color and I cannot find it anywhere. I checked everywhere online. I just can't find it. And I'm very specific about fashion or like the things that I want to wear. I don't just shop anything and everything I see. I'm very specific about the exact design that I want to buy. This is it, you know. So there's this one shoes and the boots thingy that I need to buy. So maybe if I find it tomorrow, I'll get it. Otherwise, all I need now is just, what do I need? Glue. Yes, my lash glue is gone. You know, I love my lashes. I have to have lashes every day. I don't care about the other makeup, but lashes, yes, honey. I'm not sure, Jazz. I'm not sure if I'm going to be vlogging that tomorrow because it's just boring. Like, should I vlog it? Do you want me to vlog it? I could vlog tomorrow if you want to. Let me know. But all I'm doing is just I'm going to be just looking at shoes and I don't know what to vlog in that, you know? Isn't that boring? And all I'm going to get is glue or lashes. And then just have coffee. And I want to read a book, so I already downloaded that book on my laptop, so I'm going to take my laptop with me, my little MacBook that I just recently got. I'm very excited because I used to only use like Samsung phone and the HP laptops. And now I've become this Apple family member, you know. I have iPhone and MacBook and, you know, stuff like that. Anyway, but it's exciting. I'm always learning something. Make a long log it, okay? I'll go. Yes. Someone, that would be so nice. Somebody with me to like record. Yeah, because I hate vlogging somehow. I don't know why. What lashes I'm wearing? Can't even remember which one these are, but I use, by the way, ladies, I am the queen of reusing lashes 1,000 times. I am so stingy with my lashes. I don't know why. Even though I have like hundreds of lashes, like just random. I love red cherry lashes. I love wispies. Just anything that just looks nice as a design. I'm very good at picking them up. I like my lashes kind of natural looking. I don't like too long. I don't like too full. I like natural looking. The ones that make your eyes look lifted, because I have a little bit of droopy eyes because I'm always working in front of the screens and stuff, right? So I get a little dark circles and droopy eyes and I always look sleepy somehow. So I like lashes that are like lighter at the front but kind of go fuller by the end, you know, a little bit of that. Like they make your eyes look like you have eyeliner kind of winging out even if you don't. That kind of. So I'm not particular about any brand or design, but when I see, I know. Does that make sense? But I wish somebody was there to record. It's just so much more easy when somebody's just holding the camera and I can just do my thing, you know, because you're holding your bag and then you have your laptop, and I hate holding bags because it gets a little heavy, and then you want to vlog things. It's like, oh, okay, let me take out my phone, let me just vlog this quickly, and then you have to speak and stuff. Oh my god, it's hassle. I don't know. I love people who can vlog a lot, by the way. Amazing. I don't know how you guys do that. I have no clue. A, I don't have the energy, I get tired. B, when I do it, it's like I'm all over the place. You have your handbag, and now you have your shopper bag. And now you have to vlog also. And oh, you have to talk also? Oh my god, it's a lot of responsibility. Look at me complaining. I can't take my sister with me. They're all at work. Everybody, all of us, we have our own kind of work, okay? One is a teacher, one teaches piano, you know, and also studying psychology and stuff like that. Yeah, we all have like our very, very different fields. And I think the good thing is, all of us, we don't really interfere in each other's, like we just do our thing. Okay, you do amazing. I do this amazing. That person does amazing. Does that make sense? It's yeah, it's that kind of stuff. And also, we are also very different in age, by the way. You guys know my youngest brother, he is a teenager. You know, like my parents, I think were trying for the longest to have like a baby boy. So after Sobia, who's my youngest sister, Amar, my youngest brother, who's a teenager, he's 14, no, 15. He turned 15 last month. So he came after like 10 years, if that makes sense, you know? And she's also a lot younger than me and stuff. So it's like we have our own circle, our own friends, our own activities. And yeah, it's just, we have our own lives, if that makes sense. We only come together at dinner time. Yeah. And I'm way too, like, I don't know, I'm not really like older, but yeah, maybe I am. Yeah. Because I'm always sitting here giving lectures. So like they can't relate to me. No, I'm the older one. I need this session. Thank you. Skincare. Oh my god, yes, I have to do skincare also. I think I'll definitely do the skincare next week. I have that on my list anyway. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. I think I've covered pretty much everything. Even though I wanted this live to be a little shorter, it's still quite long. And now you ladies, please, if you're watching this later on, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, become a part of the community. You can also go join my Patreon. There's lots of content there, exclusive content, insider information about the elites and the classy people. I write a lot. You guys know I love writing. So there's lots of articles there that you can read, long articles, by the way, written by truly yours. And for the sessions, you can always book me. The link will be given. And now go and shop your hair care and shop some perfumes, okay? No more Uber girl. You need some queen vibes in your life. I'm going to put this on and go tomorrow. I'll vlog. Because there's now requests. So tomorrow, yes. Tomorrow we're going out alone and vlogging again. I love to have you as a sister. Go for you for advice. Everybody comes to me for advice. It sucks sometimes. It's funny, but yeah, just have that kind of aura or the energy, you know. Oh my god, even my uncles, they call me Baji. Baji in our language means like an older lady who is older in age, but like we say Baji in a respectable way, you know. Even your older sister, you always call her Baji. And my uncles, literally my chachu mom, everybody calls me Baji. I don't know why. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I shall leave you here now. No vlog tomorrow. Sorry, no live tomorrow, because tomorrow is my day, and I'm gonna vlog and read and just do my things. And I shall see you hopefully. What day is it? I'm gonna see you girls now. Maybe Sunday or Monday. Until then, invite all your friends on this channel. Become a part of this whole thing, okay? And good luck to all of you guys. Bye. Bye.